I wouldn't say I'm going into Nanowrimo completely unprepared in terms of what I'm writing, but then again, it is also incredibly hard for me to even come up with a good first sentence for a chapter or something, so I think it is time to face the fact that there is no way for me to still reach the Nanowrimo word goal. For the past few days, not only have I struggled with writing, I noticed that I'm beginning to also struggle with my health because of it. Maybe not in a dramatic way, but definitely in a way where I think I would prefer quitting over insanity. I should mention at this point that when I started this Nanowrimo, my story already had a little more than 80,000 words, and I was planning to really just write the very last part of it. And since I'm only writing it for a circle of very few people, I am really the only person putting enormous pressure on myself here. 3,026 words behind, but I still managed to get quite a bit of writing done. I wrote 3 chapters with a total of 27,726 words. I am at this point also 60% coffee though, and I don't eat very well. I sleep a lot, but at unreasonable times, and I've been having an awful headache for about a week. Now, I have a bit of a backstory with anxiety and certain compulsions, and I can feel myself become just a little bit too stressed about and obsessive with not even the story I'm writing itself, but really just meeting the word goal in the end, to not fail again after definitely not having succeeded at whatever art challenge I was doing in October. But also, let us just collectively question how on earth I could think it would be a good idea to cure one burnout with another. The thing is that I still vividly remember explaining this plan to a friend and genuinely believing that somehow it could work out well. So it turns out that wasn't very clever of me, but it still took me one tearful breakdown yesterday to realize I decided that I would spend the rest of the month to really just focus on whatever it takes for me to recharge my creative batteries. For the first time in probably all of November, I'm drinking green tea and I feel actually quite relieved and at peace. It's gloomy and it's dark. Also, we're back to drinking coffee, but in healthy amounts this time, I promise. I just wanted to wrap up this video by declaring November is still a very good month for me personally. First of all, I will be forever grateful for autumn in Korea because it just is such a beautiful season, and especially down here in Busan, the winter is so short and we still have a lot of camellia bushes that flower throughout December, January and February. So I feel like it never gets quite as grey and sad and hopeless as winter does, for example, in Central Europe. And then I'm also grateful for my own decision to not push through with Nanowrimo because I would have missed out on so many wonderful experiences. I mean, in the beginning, I was trying to balance writing and having fun. For example, when I went to Gyeongju, but I stay, even if just in my head, occupied with the project or a thing I'm working on. And especially in very happy moments, I want to be as present as possible. Now, I still have the greatest admiration, of course, for the people who participated in Nanowrimo and have reached their word goals. Congratulations to you, that's incredible, and I think you can genuinely all be very, very proud. But I've realized that it is also important to be proud of yourself, even if you don't always fulfill certain expectations. I think personally, I've been conditioned from a very young age to not just always perform well, but also always with the best possible outcome. And I thought that I had to please people in order for them to love me, to feel happy myself. I'm very happy to be out of school and university, but I know that I still have to be kind towards this people pleaser part of me that just tends to be a little too ambitious and very cruel. Because I will probably forever, even just for a few moments, very dramatically despair and hate myself over even the smallest and most insignificant mistake. I have since proofread my writings, and I will probably, without any pressure, continue to edit them over the course of the next few weeks or so. I'm actually surprised how funny some parts turned out to be. Also, stylistically, it is much better than what I had feared, to be honest. But for now, and I think that's actually a good thing, I just crave drawing and painting again, and I think I want to just give in to this inner urge. Anyways, I hope that November has been a good month for you too, and that December will be even more magical and fantastic for all of us. So take care and bye!